Welcome to another episode of Not for the Weak-Minded. This is a new drawing and is about the Fibonacci sequence. Essentially, all life has this sequence in them, flowers, etc. And so it's a very important thing to know about creation. However, I'm trying to prove through this drawing and through my other drawing later on, hopefully, that the Fibonacci sequence has been used to create levels. But this is impossible to draw, really, to scale, to actually demonstrate it because of the numbers. Now the parallels are all equal in length, and so is the equator. So the equator, according to the globe earth model, now you must imagine that this is the earth now, the great circle, this is the equator, and it's 24,901 miles long. That's their guess. So essentially there's two things I was trying to get at, which was trying to use the Fibonacci sequence to first of all see what happens within my blueprint, and secondly to then try and measure it to see if there's any patterns, numerical patterns, for example, to do with engineering the earth and levels again. But essentially each parallel is the same length, so that's 24,901 miles from that point to this point, and it's all the same. Line to line is 24,901 miles. So I did the calculation. My drawing is 20 centimeters equals 24,901 miles. So 1 mile equals that, and then 1 mile equals that in millimeters. So it's in millimeters, and essentially you'll see that what I've done is I've measured from the outside circle to the Fibonacci sequence, and essentially each one of these has to be times by that. So it'll be 4 times that number, 9 times that number, etc. So I'm not sure what to make of this yet, but essentially I can only get up to here and drawing it. Now my blueprint for the earth itself can go much larger because it's 3 times the size pretty much. So I reckon I can get to at least here later on. Also, I do plan to take the elevations, etc., and place them in the map as well, and then hopefully tie the elevations to the levels, and hopefully what we'll do is we'll end up seeing that there's a cycle, perhaps going that way though, so it's the opposite way, it's just that way. I do believe, because I've done it the wrong way around. Anyway, I also did the middle slightly wrong as well, so it's not perfect, but never mind. I hope you kind of get the point. So basically, the globe earth model says that this is 24,901 miles from that point to that point. The rest is difficult to explain without actually going into the other drawings, and essentially knowing that these spirals you see in space on the television are CGI lies. The spiral proves creation true, and they want you to believe it's a simulation. This is a lie, because this is a physical creation with machines and advanced technologies, of which you are one. You have free will to think for yourself. You are water, you are light, and you are a star in this world of darkness. But you must see the truth before you can even activate your abilities to help in the situation, to manifest a better future. So this is just another drawing as an example to say that there is intelligent design, that hopefully this can prove levels later on with my other drawing, and just to show you, like, you know, that it fits too almost perfectly. You know, 0 is right at that point there. It's quite incredible. So one last thing before I go. Once in the next couple of days my blueprint of the earth is finished, I plan to stitch it together and then take it, laminate it, and then take it to the university with this sign. This is truth. All theories are based on false principles about our own existence, and that is called the Great Deception. And many people are going to be deceived further than you could imagine, as today they use the truth so close to it that many will believe it to be true when they don't go back far enough to see that it's based on a lie. Everything we've been taught is based on a lie, and if you continue to believe the narrative, you're going to be deceived even more about everything, as they continually now use truth more and more and more, closer and closer to it, to convince you of a massive lie about this reality. This is not a holographic reality, albeit it is a game. You must see it as it is not a holographic reality. You are a physical body, albeit you are a spirit. But that physical body has a mind, and it is all three at once, which you must do in the now. And so many of you do not live in the now, when you're literally waiting for something to happen that's never going to happen unless you make it so. Jesus is not going to come and save you when he is coming after the 42 months of the beast, if you believe prophecy. And that doesn't mean what it means either. That means the chosen 144,000 tribes that get that are now speaking absolute truth across the earth. Well, they are the future. They will be took, and they will be back armed to the teeth, literally armed to the teeth, because the gods gave us the axe first. And the reason why that is because we had to come down from the heavens to literally help, first of all, defeat evil and the abominations of the earth and all the things that these cruel, evil bastards have planned for our civilization in the future. I'm trying to stop it, I'm trying to make you aware, but I can't stop the things that are coming. But when they do happen, what we need to do is actually come together and realize that we are strong together, and they've divided us so much that we need to be together right now. Everyone, all nations, with truth, so that when shit hits the fan, we can manifest a better future together. You know, most people don't realize is in any event, an EMP, power out, or World War, where the situation is dire, the prisoners get let out. So it's literally going to be like Gotham. You don't understand that the government have got plays in their butt to literally let out all the lunatics that they've been locking up because they can't keep them there by law. And so you need to know that these people, when they're on the street, they're going to be gangs on the street. There's going to be so many people that are good that are literally just going to get done over because people have been brainwashed to be that way in the first place. Selfish attitudes programmed to literally fuck everyone else. I'm alright, Jack. It's got to stop, man. We got to come together. We got to be selfless. We got to do it with truth. And to be honest, if you want to, the only person that's gonna, let's say, save the world is someone who can consolidate all nations under one roof, under truth. That's exactly what Jesus did. That's exactly what it says on the Sumerian king list that happened in the past. That, I can't remember the person, Etana, consolidated all nations and ascended to the heavens. The gods have spoken to me. They said they want me. I am doing great work and I am not being rewarded for this at all. Most people think it's a joke. So please share, like and subscribe for more.